What is an example of a readily achievable modification to meet Americans with Disabilities Act standards? A, install a ramp to the main entrance. B, install lower kitchen counters in every apartment. C, install an elevator in an older two-story building that does not have one. Or D, make the interior doors wider to accommodate wider wheelchairs.
Can you repeat the question again? Sorry.
Absolutely. What is an example of readily achievable modifications to meet Americans with Disabilities Act standards?
A.
A, install a ramp to the main entrance. What is one of the primary responsibilities of the property manager? A, 100% occupancy. B, achieve the objectives of the property owners. C, cut expenses to increase income. Or D, generate income for the manager. B, achieve the objectives of the property owners. Seasonal servicing of appliances and systems is an example of what? A, corrective maintenance. B, routine maintenance. C, construction. Or D, preventative maintenance.
Routine.
D, preventative maintenance. Seasonal servicing of appliances and systems is an example of D, preventative maintenance.
Preventative is also routine.
The written contract that establishes an agency relationship between the manager and the owner of the property is what? The management agreement, the management plan, a listing agreement, or a lease? A management agreement. Removing a diving board is an example of what? Retaining risk, avoiding risk, controlling risk, or transferring risk?
Avoiding.
Avoiding risk, letter B. Am I going too fast or is everybody okay? A property owner can insure all of the following except A, the outbuildings, B, the tenant's personal property, C, the contents in the public areas of the building, or D, the building.
Tenant property.
B, the tenant's personal property. Apartment rents are usually expressed A, in square feet per month, B, in monthly amounts, C, on a per room basis, or D, in square feet per year. B, in monthly amounts. Apartment rents are usually expressed, and it's B, in monthly amounts. From a management point of view, apartment building occupancy that reaches 98% tends to indicate that A, the building has reached its maximum potential, B, the building is a desirable place to live, C, rents should be raised, or D, the building is poorly managed.
B.
C.
C, rents should be raised. I mean, I would assume it's a desirable place to live if they're still there as well, but.
Can you repeat the question? Maybe I misheard it wrong.
No, you didn't.
No, you
It
didn't.
could be
Wrong.
that way, honestly.
You're wrong.
You want to pick the best answer, and that's probably the best. It says, from a management point of view,
Oh, management point of view. All
Right.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's
apartment building occupancy that reaches 98% tends to
I did hear it
indicate-
wrong now.
It's okay.
No, here it right.
In managing risk, a high deductible is an example of what? Controlling risk, transferring risk, retaining risk, or avoiding risk?
Avoiding this.
Retaining risk, letter C. I heard somebody say retaining.
Yeah, that was me.
I knew I heard it.
Yeah.
Retaining risk, yes. What is the first step to consistently collecting rents? A, begin legal action when the rent is late. B, accept tenants who can be expected to meet their financial obligations. C, institute severe penalties for late payments. Or D, put a lawyer on retainer.
What was the question?
B, accept tenants who can be expected to meet their financial obligations. And the question was, what is the first step to consistently collecting rents? What is the primary rule for the manager to follow when evaluating applicants? A, do for one, do for all. B, use written applications when the manager suspects the applicant is not worthy. C, size up the applicants when they walk in the door. Or D, evaluate applicants by how they dress. Nice try. Yes, it's letter A. Do for one, do for all.
Size them up. I like that.
There's some stupid answers like that in the real test.
Okay, good.
The Americans with
Process
Disabilities
elimination.
Act, or ADA, has the most impact on what? A, residential property managers. B, commercial property managers. C, any real property manager. Or D, builders of multifamily communities.
D.
B, commercial property managers. As the property manager prepares the management plan, the manager must consider A, the owner's objectives, B, the manager's career plans, C, the goals of the neighborhood organizations, or D, the length of the mortgage on the property.
Owner's
A, the owner's objectives. He may be. A management agreement should include all of the following except A, number of permitted children in each unit, B, antitrust provisions, C, equal opportunity statement, or D, the extent of the manager's authority. A, number of permitted children in each unit. Who can insure the property of the tenants? A, the tenants, B, the owner of the building, C, the property manager, or D, the tenants and the owner can split the cost.
Tenants.
Tenants. That's the only person that can get insurance on their property is the tenants.
What letter was that?
A management agreement is to a property manager as an A, listing agreement is to a broker, B, lease is to a tenant, C, deed is to a buyer, or D, mortgage is to a mortgagor. Nope.
Can you say it again, please?
A management agreement is to a property manager as an A, listing agreement is to a broker. We said it was not B.
A.
C is deed is to a buyer, or D is mortgage is to a mortgagor.
Go with A.
A, listing agreement is to a broker. A real estate broker acting as an owner's property manager, A, must not profit from private contracts at the expense of the owner. B, may manage a client's property to his or her own advantage. C, need not maintain complete and accurate trust account records. Or D, can personally collect the interest earned on trust account funds. A, must not profit from private contracts at the expense of the owner. A high vacancy rate may be caused by any of the following except A, inept management, B, poor location, C, excessive rent, or D, strong amenities.
C?
D?
D, strong amenities.
What's that, strong?
Strong amenities. In determining rental amounts, a property manager considers the economic principle of what? A, marginal contribution, B, supply and demand, C, conformity, or D, balance.
Supply
B?
and demand.
B, supply and demand. And then I have one math question for you, so I'll say it slow so you can write it down. I just realized I forgot there was one on here. The rent received for an apartment is $900 per month. If the owner has agreed to pay a 9% commission to the manager, how much will be due the manager for the year?
How much what?
Will be due to the manager for the year. And I'm not gonna give you the answers, you can figure it out, I think.
Not enough. Nonsense.
Generally, not enough is the answer. And that is correct.
How much?
972.
Dollars?
For the year, for the year. So you got $900 a month times 9%, which gives you $81 a month, times 12 months, gives you $972 for managing the property for the whole year.
It's not bad.
That's before the commission
Yes,
split and everything
the
else,
taxes and
exactly,
everything else.
exactly. Does anybody have any questions